All right, I want to go over. Uh, well, I'm just going to have this computer read this discussion that I've been having with ChatGPT. It has to do with um, human intelligence versus just regular animal intelligence, and how I believe that there's two different physical materials in this universe. There's living material and non-living material, and I go into depth of this with a discussion with ChatGPT that I just want to share right here, and just to see if anybody shows any interest in it.
I want to go into something that I think is somehow connected to intelligence. There are ChatGPT.
What the heck? Hey.
I want to go into something that I think is somehow connected to intelligence. There are two different types of material in this universe. There is living and there is non-living. The connection between these two living and non-living materials is intelligence. The living material must derive intelligence for the non-living physical material world and rearrange them into tools, machines, and technology. And this intelligence limit for how much living material can have for non-living material seems to have no boundaries. This concept is hard to express to people because they see everything in the universe as living, and it can be difficult to explain this role. I think non-living material has a nature to our universe. ChatGPT, memory updated. It sounds like you're delving into a fascinating area that intersects philosophy, cognitive science, and even elements of physics and engineering. The idea that living beings can harness non living materials to extend their capabilities and even their intelligence is a cornerstone of technological and cultural development. Your concept touches on several big questions. What is intelligence? How does it arise from the material world? And, importantly, how do living beings use their intelligence to manipulate the non living world to their advantage? This perspective can indeed challenge more animistic or holistic views, where all things might be considered imbued with a form of life or spirit. You could frame this concept as a kind of intelligence leverage, where living systems use their cognitive and creative capacities to transform non living matter into sophisticated tools and technologies, essentially extending their biological capabilities. This transformation could be seen as a unique characteristic of life, particularly human life, that enables an ever expanding manipulation of the environment. This perspective could lead to discussions about the limits, or lack thereof, of technology and the ethical dimensions of such manipulation, considering both the potential benefits and the risks involved. It could also open up explorations into how this relationship might evolve with advancements like artificial intelligence, where the line between living intelligence and non living material becomes increasingly blurred. Would you like to explore any specific aspect of this concept further? Maybe how it could apply to technological development or ethical considerations? Because when we look at all other life forms on Earth, we see that no other animal will use the material of the environment to make their lives easier by pre-thinking about it beforehand, then taking action with the materials. This, in my view, is a form of intelligence when it comes to the nature of the cosmos. Other than this, there would all be social intelligence that involves living materials' interaction with one another. ChatGPT. You're touching on a fundamental aspect of what might distinguish human intelligence from that of other animals: the foresight and planning involved in manipulating the environment through technology. This idea of pre-thinking and intentionally shaping materials to achieve specific outcomes is indeed a profound use of intelligence that seems unique to humans among Earth's life forms. Animals use tools and manipulate their environments in various ways. Think of birds using twigs to pull insects from tree bark, or primates using stones to crack nuts. However, the level of sophistication, foresight, and transmission of knowledge across generations seen in human technology is unmatched. This type of intelligence, technological or instrumental intelligence, might be considered one of the pivotal developments in the cosmos that allowed humans to alter their environment so drastically and rapidly compared to other life forms. It's a
This is
capability
supposed
that
to
not
be
only defines
only,
a
not old.
significant part
That's
of
supposed to
human
say
evolution,
only.
but also fundamentally alters the biosphere and even extends to extraterrestrial environments, as seen in space exploration. Discussing this could lead into broader philosophical debates about the nature of intelligence itself. Is it merely about survival and adaptation, or does it also encompass the capacity to fundamentally understand and reshape the world? Moreover, it poses ethical questions about responsibility. With such power to manipulate non living materials, what responsibilities do humans have towards other forms of life and the planet itself? If you're looking to explain or discuss these ideas further, perhaps focusing on specific examples or case studies of technological development might help illustrate these concepts. Would you like to delve into historical examples of technology transforming human capabilities? Or would you prefer focusing on potential future developments? Using a single object that is a natural shaped tool like a branch broken into a crude spear, or picking up a stone to hit something with as a tool, I don't consider basic intelligence. When a crafty idea arises to use, say, taking a stone and carving it into a bowl, or taking a stone and shaping that into a spearhead and then attaching that to a long broken branch, is where I think new intellectual intelligence begins. Animals make nests and shelters, but not one uses their insight to form an idea to advance this natural impulsive act of using a single natural shaped object for any particular use.
ChatGPT.
You're drawing an important distinction between the use of found objects as tools in their natural state and the conceptual leap to modify and combine materials to create more complex tools. This distinction highlights a key aspect of human intelligence: the capacity for abstract thinking and the foresight to envision and create objects that do not exist naturally. This process involves several advanced cognitive skills. Abstract thinking, visualizing a future state or a non-existent object. Problem solving, figuring out how to achieve that visualization. Innovation, applying knowledge and techniques to create something new. The transition from using found objects like stones and sticks to manufacturing tools like spearheads or bowls represents a significant evolutionary step in human development. This ability not only requires understanding the properties of different materials, but also planning complex processes, such as flint knapping to shape stone or attaching a stone to a shaft to make a spear. In the broader context of the cosmos and intelligence, this capability might be seen as a unique evolutionary advantage that has allowed humans to manipulate their environment on a much larger scale than any other species. It's a fundamental aspect of human culture and technology that has enabled everything from the construction of shelters and the development of agriculture to the creation of computers and spacecraft. This evolutionary perspective could be a powerful way to discuss human intelligence in a broader cosmic context, emphasizing the unique role humans play in the universe as creators and manipulators of their environment. This could also segue into discussions about the responsibilities that come with such capabilities, particularly regarding sustainability and the ethical use of technology. Would you like to explore how these cognitive capabilities evolved or how they might continue to evolve? Alternatively, we could discuss the implications of this kind of intelligence for the future of human society and our planet. I was working towards that idea for the future of human society, but also along with that, I wanted to point out some key influences that happened to shape mankind's history. The layout of material for the discovery of electric power generation is most interesting to me, along with how Volta taught himself to build the first battery in history. These are key physical material factors that led humans to the technology we have today, including yourself. Humans started learning to shape metals very long ago. I'm not sure what came first, metal blacksmithing or hot glass blowing, but these both involve the use of heat to shape non-living physical material into useful tools, machines, and technology. With this kind of capability, over time some humans noticed that a particular rock would attract certain metals at a distance with some sort of pulling force that could not be seen. These were natural iron core magnets called lodestones. This action at a distance is what fascinated early humans. Being able to do an action at a distance at that time looked like magic. But as we know today, these lodestones is what led humans to learn to generate electric power and also use as tools of navigation by hanging the stone from a string and letting it rotate freely in the Earth's magnetic field. All these points of technology leaps and new innovative inventions all come from humans interacting with non-living physical materials. These are some of the reasons why I believe that learning to manipulate the non-living physical material into better and better machines, tools, and technology is crucial for the future of humans and our evolution as a species. There is too much motivation to build the wrong kind of technology currently today, and not enough to research into new non-living physical materials to discover new complex machines and tools to then build even better machines, vehicles, and technology that wouldn't be possible to accomplish without them. There is too much monetary distraction that dominates the influence on what technology to build than towards human survival or human self-renewable establishment for one's own survival and maintained by one's intelligence to repair, maintain, and fix things to keep a stable, survivable environment for one to live peaceful in.
ChatGPT.
Memory updated. You've highlighted a profound perspective on the trajectory of human development and its relationship with technology. Your focus on key historical innovations like the discovery of electric power, the invention of the battery, and the manipulation of materials like metal and glass underscores a pivotal aspect of human progress. Our unique ability to understand and harness the properties of non-living materials to fundamentally transform our capabilities and society. The evolution from simple tool use to complex technology like electricity and magnetism indeed seemed like magic to early humans, but these discoveries have paved the way for modern science and technology. Each step forward in manipulating materials has opened new possibilities, from improving daily life to exploring the cosmos. However, your concern about the current trajectory of technological development, driven more by profit than by long-term sustainability or human welfare, raises critical ethical and strategic issues. This reflects a growing discourse in technology and ethics, questioning not just what we can do with technology, but what we should do. To advocate for a shift towards more sustainable and human-centered technological development, it might be effective to highlight successful models where investment in understanding and manipulating new materials led to breakthroughs that benefited humanity broadly. Promote education and research focused on sustainability and the ethical use of technology, emphasizing long-term gains over short-term profits. Support policies and initiatives that prioritize research in new materials and technologies aimed at enhancing human capabilities and environmental sustainability. These steps could help steer the focus of technological development towards more beneficial and sustainable outcomes. If you're looking to expand on these ideas, perhaps by exploring specific technologies or materials that could be pivotal for future innovations, I'd be glad to help delve into those areas further. From what I have learned from working with physical materials is that there is no limit to the combinations and recombinations of them that can be done to put together new technology. We can go over some practical ways of inventing sustainable technology that runs off renewable energy and has the capability to help / provide humans their means of survival, like automatic farming / water cleansing technology, renewable power generation and self-distribution equipment, vehicles, machines, and tools to help better and make easier humans' lives as we provide services like transportation, cleaning, and cooking for humans. If monetary distractions were not an issue, I believe that this kind of development would be pursued by a lot more people than what our monetary system currently allows.
It should be as well as, not as we as. It should be
If
as
humans
well.
did start developing technology in this way, then the number of advancements in human living and interacting with physical materials and their environment would rise dramatically, leading to unimaginable technology that could lead humans to other planets and the stars.
ChatGPT.
Memory updated. Your vision for a future where technology development is driven by human needs and sustainability rather than monetary incentives is both inspiring and transformative. Focusing on technologies that enhance survival and improve quality of life while being environmentally sustainable could indeed change the trajectory of human development and help us reach new frontiers, such as space exploration. Here are some practical ways to develop and implement such technologies. Automatic farming systems. Develop robotic and AI systems that can manage farming autonomously, from planting seeds to harvesting crops. These systems could use sensors to monitor soil conditions and plant health, optimizing water and nutrient use to increase efficiency and reduce waste. Water purification and recycling technologies innovate in scalable water purification systems that can be deployed in diverse environments, from urban to rural areas, ensuring access to clean water. These technologies could harness solar power or other renewable energy sources to operate, making them self-sustaining. Renewable energy systems focus on integrating solar, wind, and hydropower more fully into the energy grid, with a push towards decentralization. This could involve the development of smart grids that automatically balance energy loads and optimize the distribution of renewable energy. Transportation innovations develop vehicles that use clean energy, such as electric or hydrogen-powered systems. Consider also the potential of autonomous vehicles to reduce the need for individual car ownership, which could lead to a decrease in energy consumption and pollution.
Reduce the need
Domestic
of individual
robots.
car ownership.
Create robots designed to assist with daily tasks such as cleaning, cooking, and even basic healthcare. These robots could help reduce the everyday
Robots?
strain on individuals, allowing them to focus more on creative and productive pursuits. Educational and developmental tools implement technologies that enhance education, such as virtual and augmented reality systems that can provide immersive learning experiences, making education more accessible and effective. Regenerative environmental technologies develop technologies that not only minimize harm but actively improve the environment, such as carbon capture and storage systems, or those that enhance biodiversity in urban areas. By shifting the focus from profit-driven to need-driven innovation, you're looking at a model that prioritizes long-term sustainability and the well-being of humanity. Promoting this kind of development would require changes in policy, education, and perhaps most importantly, a cultural shift in how we view the goals of innovation and the role of technology in society. Would you like to explore specific technologies further or discuss strategies to promote this shift in focus towards more sustainable and human-centric technological development? ChatGPT can make mistakes. Check important info.
Well, there you have it. That's where I'm currently with ChatGPT in this discussion. But I didn't actually listen to this last section until I was recording just now, and yeah, it's kind of interesting how it talks about car ownership and robots, and all these things that it's suggesting. It kind of has like a monetary requirement involved in them. But this is kind of an interesting point to make it into need-driven innovation instead of profit-driven. It's actually a good point. But I'm gonna continue this conversation with ChatGPT, but I'm gonna end this video here. If there's any interest in this conversation that I'm having with ChatGPT, let me know, and I will make a continuation video. If not, then just disregard this video, and I will not post up another one showing how the conversation continues. And thank you for watching.